Emo Social Club, we're at Vans Warped Tour in Orlando, and we're sitting with Huddy today.
What's up?
Hey,
How we
what's up?
doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great.
Hell yeah.
Feeling good about today. The weather's so nice.
Oh my God, I know. It's so beautiful. Then, we're out there, and then we're up here. It's nice to sometimes be a little secluded from a little bit of everything that's happening. So.
Yeah, I get overwhelmed pretty easily, so being able to also watch the stages from afar at the Artist Lounge has been really fun too.
No, exactly. We got up here and we were watching a little bit too, like last night. So it was a really cool experience.
Yeah, awesome. I can't wait. I'm doing a sunset slot tonight.
Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be beautiful, gorgeous, fun.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Hell yeah. So we want to ask you 2 questions right before we really get into everything. So the first one is going to be, what's the most emo song you are listening to right now?
Most emo song. I just discovered I Prevail.
Nice.
My photographer is a big fan of them, and so I've been listening to Violent Nature by them like every single day.
Hell yeah.
I
Have
love
you
it.
seen them yet? Like
No,
live?
but they're literally playing when I'm on stage.
That's
I'm
so
pissed. I'm like, no.
That's like the biggest thing is when you are an artist that you have to worry about, damn, I really want to go see my friends or this band that I just found out about.
Yeah.
But we have to play at the same time. I can't even dip early because I'm performing.
It's not fair, but at the same time, it's just artist problems.
You know. Just
next
girly
time,
things.
Next time, just go to their festival as a fan.
Or just be like, hey, let's do a really chaotic.
Yes.
The Huddy I Prevail tour.
that would be chaotic.
It would be absolutely chaotic. Well, second question to kind of take away potentially from the chaos, but what makes Huddy so emo?
I think honestly it's the spirit. It's the spirit of Huddy. Honestly, it's come down to I'm a musician because I love music, and I feel it in my bones, and I really love instrumentation and production and lyrics and giving people a feeling that they can relate to. I find so much joy and pride in that, and I think, it's more in the spirit than it is like the look. I've definitely met a more emo person than me in my life, but yeah, I think it's the spirit.
Yeah, and I think the big thing is that you are really coming up with this wave of artists like MGK, for example, and there was a lot of folks within the alternative scene having a lot of heavy criticism. However, if you really do dive into a lot of your music and other similar artists, there is still a lot of that like raw emotional like thought and pain. And we've also talked about how even non-alternative genres can also be emo too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, it's just about the message, honestly. The message, how you put it, and what you stand for. I think all of those things, it all represents what the message is you're trying to get across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then we have some new music forthcoming from you soon, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. If you want to just talk about a little bit of what fans can expect going forward with Huddy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, next year we'll be putting out my sophomore project, so I'm excited for that. I'll be maybe doing a headline tour next year, and I have a single coming out.
Awesome. Let's
for the
talk
end of the
about
year.
it.
It's called Burn the Ballroom Down.
Awesome. What went into that writing process for you?
Honestly, everything, because I wrote this song with like one of my favorite people in the world, and so I really went try hard a little bit on writing this song so we could get the best work possible.
Okay. Awesome. And we know that we're moving a little bit with your sound to something that's more of like a mature, like alternative type of feeling and vibe.
Exactly.
What made you want to kind of pivot sonically in that way?
I think it was just where I was going. My music taste evolved. I grew up. I just feel like a lot of the self-growth became like the point of focus and what I wanted to talk about, and what I wanted to give the people. But also, I think music's like slowly headed into all of these directions, and we're all kind of evolving and growing together with it.
Yeah, awesome. And then what are some other artists that you're currently listening to that are new to you that you're enjoying?
Well, for one, I Prevail.
Yeah.
For sure. Who else? I discovered the Marias this year.
Okay.
And I really fucking love them. and London Scouse rap, which is interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
That's become like a really big thing this year, and so I went and checked that out. I love that, and the new Tame Impala album.
Okay. Nice. All right, Huddy. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. You just want to tell everyone where to find you, follow you, make sure they don't miss your new music.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, if you guys want to find me on social media, Spotify, anything, it's just Huddy, and yeah, it's Huddy on everything. But if you guys want to check out my new music, it's something you got to stay tuned for, because it'll be coming soon. But look out for it. Love you.